Welcome to part 5 of the Module 7 review. We're just going to jump in and do these problems. So I'm going to do this up here to give myself more room for other problems down there. So we have 6x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 5x minus 3. Now, when we're solving this, we want to get all the x's on one side and the numbers on the other. So I'm going to move the x's to the left, so I'm going to need to subtract 5x's from both sides here. Okay, so 6x minus 5x is x. We still have our plus 1 that carries down. That's going to be greater than or equal to. Nice cancellation here. Minus 3. To get our plus 1 over there to undo addition, we subtract 1 from both sides. This gives us x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So to put this in set builder notation, we can put a line there and scribble. If we're thinking about the graph of this, the point of interest is at negative 4. Because we have greater than or equal to, we want a filled in circle. And because we have x is greater than or equal to negative 4, we're going to be shading to the right. Now, once I graph, it's easier for me to come up with the interval notation. Because we're always reading from left to right, this is the interval that starts at negative 4 and includes negative 4, so we want that square in bracket, and goes to infinity. So this would be the set builder, that would be the graph of what we're looking at, and this would be the interval notation that accompanies that. So this next one here, every basketball season, Pam competes in a free throw contest. This year, Pam was successful at 0.75%, or 0.75 of her free throws, or we could think about that as 75% of her free throws. So, if she succeeds at 18 free throws, how many did she attempt? So let's let x equal attempted. Now, she was successful at 0.75 of her free throws attempted, so that's 0.75x. And this is going to equal the amount she made. So here we have this. So this is the equation we have, 0.75x equals 18. Trying to isolate the x here, so 0.75x is 0.7 times x. So divided by 0.75, we get x equals 24. So she attempted 24 free throws. Okay, this next one here, the sum of the interior angles, that is the sum of that angle and this angle, is 180. So we can add these angles up. So if we have 5n minus 17 plus 6n plus 34 plus n plus 7 equals 180, this is the equation that we have to solve. Now, we want to combine like terms on the left side. So we have 5n plus 6n plus n is going to give us a grand total of 12n. Also, we have our negative 17 plus 34 plus 7, which I believe is going to give us 24 here. So plus 24 equals 180. Now we need to get our n alone, so we need to get our 12n alone, so subtract 24. And we'll come over here with that. So here we get our cancellation, so we have 12n equals 180 minus 24 is going to give us 156. Then finally we divide off by 12. So we get cancellation here on the left, and we get n equals 13. So, n equals 13. Now we want to find the measure of each of the angles. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be plugging this back in for these n's where we see them up here. So I'm going to start with this angle that's down here. N plus 7, well, if n is 13, 13 plus 7 is 20. So this angle right there is 20 degrees. Plugging n up there, we have 5 times 13 minus 17. So 5 times 13 is going to give us 65, minus 17 is going to give us 48. So that is a 48 degree angle right there. And then finally we need to find the third angle, so let's pull this over here, plugging it in. 6 times 13 plus 34. So 6 times 13 is 78, plus 34 is 112. So 112 degrees, 20 degrees, and 48 degrees. And if we add these up, a quick check is, do the sum of those add up to 180? Well, 48 and 112, that's going to give us 160, and 20 more is 180. So it makes sense that that, in fact, would be the answer here. So looking at this last one here, it says a rectangular Persian carpet has a perimeter of 224 inches. The length of the carpet is 20 more inches than the width. Find the dimension of the carpet. So here, because it says rectangular, I'm going to draw a rectangle. And let's just say that this is the length and this is the width. Now we know the perimeter, P equals 224. And we can get that because it says the perimeter is 224. Now it goes on to say the length of the carpet is 20 more than the width. So length length equals 20 more than the width. That's width plus 20. Okay? So now once again the perimeter of this is going to be this side length plus this side length plus this side length plus this side length. So let's do this all in terms of W. First we have W plus 20 plus going up here is W plus coming back here, W plus 20 plus going down here is W. That equals 224. Oops, that was not the drag one. Okay, so now we want to combine like terms. And with like terms, we got a W, 2W, 3W, 4W. So 4W, a 20, and a 20. So 4W plus 40 equals 224. Subtract our 40. That gives us 4W equals 184. And divide by 4. We get the width equals 46. Okay, so let's look back. We didn't get the drag thing. Okay, so the width equals 46. Now, we want to find the dimensions. We know the width is, we want to find the width. We found the width is 46. So this is 46 inches. Now the length is 20 more than the width. So when we plug the 46 in for W, that is going to give us 66 inches. So the length, 66 inches, the width, 46 inches. So we'll see you next time.